What up, nation? Top of the morning at the time of this recording. Alright, we're testing the Boost mobile network on the iPhone 16e Apple C1 modem. We're really close to the tower site. We're probably like maybe 1,000 feet away, maybe. So we're super close. Let me see if we can get this into focus. Come on. Alright, there we go. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Having a hard time here. 510 down, 42 up. That is excellent throughput there for Boost Mobile on the iPhone 16e. Really good stuff. So I tested it from range and it didn't do that great. Some older phones actually perform much better. The performance here in this testing, I mean, this is excellent. So we're talking N70, N66, N71. What am I forgetting, man? Anything I'm forgetting? No, I think that's it. Yeah, but this throughput's really good. This puts it right on par with the Galaxy performance in terms of like raw throughput. There's 539 down and 32 up. Let's go ahead and run another one. I'm in between sectors. The last time I just tested it, the sector was like pointing directly at me. So we should see a little bit of throughput degradation or loss. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to test as I drive away from the site. Let's give it some range. But yeah, this is really good throughput. So near the site, the modem does pretty good. I don't really think the issue is the downlink with this phone. Testing it now for a couple of days, I can't say that the trouble is the downlink, it's the uplink. But in this particular testing, this is pretty good. All right, 504 down, 39 up. We'll run another one. Let's see here. All right. I'll just run that as I'm kind of driving away from the tower site. All right, so what we'll do is we'll create a little bit of range, and we'll see how this goes. But yeah, downlink throughput's been good. The uplink's been kind of tough. I think the antenna system on this phone is actually decent, and I think the downlink throughput actually indicates as such. The carrier aggregation setup is less than ideal. That seems to be problematic. That seems to be giving the phone some trouble in terms of performance. 482 down and 19 up there. Let's go ahead and run another test. Now we're about, I'd say, a half a mile away from the tower site. Possibly now actually getting a direct shot of the sector though. So the signal should be still pretty good. Downlink is at 320. Uplink's now in single digits. That's not cool, but it's fine. Still usable. Still good performance. You know, this is the type of phone that I think a lot of Boost Mobile customers might look into for an iPhone. You know what I mean? It's not going to break the bank. You might get a good deal from the carrier. You know, it's priced effective at $600, much less than, you know, like the $800 16. But it's still not as good as a 16 in a lot of ways. You know, obviously, you're going to get a better camera on the 16. You're going to get better performance with most of the cellular stuff, Wi-Fi, the display, of course. But this isn't bad. 280 down, 5 up. Okay, so not bad. Now we're going to be sort of on edge cell. Let's see if we could still cling on to a mid-band channel. Okay, looks like we're still on mid-band. That's good. That's a good indicator. All right, so edge cell on Boost was kind of tough. Looks like we're doing much better outdoors. There goes the uplink kind of fading. All right, we're now like officially on edge cell. So the downlink's actually not bad. That's pretty good. Probably connecting to like 45 megahertz of bandwidth. Low band, a couple of mid-band carriers prior. Now I think we're going to be just on the low band. You see we're under 1 megabit for uplink. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. You get a good feel of the network performance at some range distances, near cell, mid cell kind of, and then now we're kind of on the edge as we go over the railroad tracks. Thanks for watching. Hope this gave you a good impression on the device and its performance. Have to say, not as good as a modern year Android or Galaxy with a Qualcomm chip, cellular modem. I would say that the iPhone 16 is better. I would also say that the iPhone 15 is better, and probably the 14 is better. I don't know about the 13, but just wanted to give you guys some of my impressions. I'm going to do some more testing. Got to do Verizon, got to do T-Mobile. More videos to come. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you on the next one.